Hello, my souls, and welcome back to Starfield. And I don't know why our chat isn't fucking initializing. Let me see if I can get the widget up on my end.
Okay, I'm currently just having a look at what games are
There we go.
Because I got paid today.
Right when I start
Today,
playing,
actually,
right when I start playing with you, you finally get giggly and actually work.
Are you working toward that next technological leap?
You just need someone to play with you. By the way, hey Claire.
Fill out an application to become part of the most advanced
the urge to make a joke. The urge to make a joke. Oh yeah, by the way, Risk of Rain 2 got...
Nice and white.
Oh, I can't see it. I don't have the chat up. Give me 1 second.
Get the chat up really quick. I'll put the donation stream on. Or donation stream setting on. So flat as hell. Thick as hell. That motherfucker got compressed. It had some pressing matters to attend to.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help.
By the way, guys,
Fill out an application
hello
today
Aiden,
to
hello
become
Delint,
part
hello
of the most
Yuki, hello
advanced technology
Andy.
operation in the settled systems.
Also, Kit, why did you release something called the Bukake Wing?
Have you watched it?
Ryujin Industries
I
is
don't
looking
want
for the
to
young,
with that
bright
title, especially on YouTube.
Watch it!
nearest kiosk.
It's funny as fuck and it's actually allowed on YouTube.
I'm not going to question. I'm going to continue scrolling through the store.
Also, I am
You guys
going
need
to
to
pull a
go
Knuckle
look at the
Roger
Bukake
here.
wing.
I'm gonna pull a Knuckle Roger here and say, sorry, children.
Uncle Roger?
You
The
haven't
fuck?
watched,
Uh,
you haven't watched Nigel, have you?
No.
I need to show you someone after this.
I was gonna say, I know about Mr. Roger, but who's Uncle Roger? Or wait, are we talking about the dude who can't stand when people fuck up fried rice?
The dude who can't stand when people fuck up fried rice.
Yeah, no, I know him.
Orange shirt.
More of a yellowish, but yeah.
Am I colorblind?
You could be.
Possibly?
I don't know, how many
Listen,
fingers am I holding
on my
up?
plate right now, and
11d4.
new hire stumbling through their first day.
Ah, you're
Who
perfectly
exactly are
fine.
you?
Carry on.
Yuki, why are you asking to join for the Bukake wing?
That.
It would make
That
sense though, he is a
sentence.
burb.
Oh yeah,
Still.
DLC for Risk of Rain came out. Shit, how much is it? You know what? That's actually not bad for DLC.
Where are you? Are you online,
do I...
Barb? No? There you are.
You have
Not
to
to
carry
be
2
rude
giant
here, but
servers down to the
I
car?
do have really. Huh.
Okay.
You have your own ship. Oh, this is perfect.
Okay,
Kiss
time
me,
to see
really.
whether I have money
I
to
have
spare.
a business
Instead of
proposition for
scrolling
you
through
that
Twitter.
could help us both out. Very lucrative.
Which surprisingly, My
Hello.
Twitter is no longer
Hello.
cursed as all hell because I
I'll
unfollowed
be
a
back
ton
in
of
a couple of
porn.
minutes. I need
So
to
you
close
see
my
right
Xbox.
through me.
Invite me
You've
back,
got
please.
a good eye.
Aaron, how many
You are
After Dark
just the
accounts are you
person I'm
following?
looking for.
Hey guys,
Well,
can you shut up
confession
for a
time.
second?
I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I
The
need is
hell?
a ringer, someone that can collect some
He's
of
joining
our
back to
top
Xbox.
delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You
I
work
think he
with
wants
me.
an invite back
The fee
in
you
a
get
second.
will be huge.
Yeah, I'm actually I got rid of a lot of my yeah. I think I'm only following I'd say 10 at most.
If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big.
In other words, I got rid of
Like really
200
big.
different accounts.
Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups.
Tell me about the mark then. Oh,
Yes.
Johnson.
So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal
damn it,
shack
why did I buy
in
a
the
Red
middle of
Bull as
nowhere.
well?
Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Is he
Fuck
dangerous?
it,
Well, I mean, yes. We're not the only ones looking for him.
I'm for DLC
You
for
don't
discovering
dome up on
new.
a dust ball unless you're
Gives me a
serious
reason to
about
start playing
dodging
again.
your civic responsibilities. If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him. Well, you may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal, just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their Galbank agreements. I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Well then. Let's try this do in full mission.
Also, I have a very weird thing to say that has no context other than the fact of I found a cool game on the Switch that is a hentai dating sim.
Which one?
I can't remember. I think it's legit something. I think it's legit called something like hentai dating sim.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, Levy. Hey, by the way.
downstairs, I'll forget it.
Hey, Levy. Really quick. One, num. Second, you really need to tell Claire about Bukake Wing. Especially since Levy was the fucking main focus of that particular video.
Lavi? What? What the hell did you do?
You have to watch the video.
You know what? I'm gonna watch it just because I want to see what happened.
Hey, Levy. Num. Go watch it. I want to hear your reaction. I have a feeling Claire's gonna think you did do something wrong.
Is that a wing covered in ranch?
No. Have you
What
watched
is
the
it
whole
covered
thing?
in? Yes.
That's blue cheese. That
Found the
is
game I was on about.
straight up a wing coated in blue cheese.
Get it away from me.
Bukake wing.
Get it away.
Bukake wing!
I hate you for showing me that.
Don't really. It could be worse.
No, I absolutely despise blue cheese.
Best part was, that was not a normal wing, I don't think, because if memory serves, wasn't that one of my fucking mango habanero wings?
Oh, mango habanero is nothing.
With blue cheese.
Why?
That's a
Ruined
good,
the best
it's
wing.
a good mix of sweet and salty. By the way, for those who don't know, Claire really doesn't like blue cheese.
Absolutely despise it.
She considers it to be worse than the devil's anus.
I don't mind it. I think it tastes nice at least.
I don't mind it myself. It's good on wings. Ah! Balls! Actually,
What?
it's not
Then
very
again.
good on balls, but okay. And yes,
That's
trust me,
one
I
of
know the
the-
second one from experience.
I kind of will just anything to an extent.
If a neuroamp helps you get a better job, it basically pays for itself.
Also, hey Liz, check your Discord. Remember how I mentioned there was a hentai anime game on the Switch? I found it.
Finally saved up enough.
What's
How
it
much
called?
is it?
Getting a demos.
It's called Hentai Project.
Oh, okay.
Why do I keep opening up
It's a
the
fairly
fridge?
cheap game
I'm
as
looking
well.
for rice.
I could buy it if I wanted to. The problem is no.
Just remember
But
when
yet-
Just remember when your bird decides to accidentally drip blue cheese on his crotch, it is not a good idea to lick it off of him. Unless, of course, you want somebody in the restaurant to hear a very loud squawk and wonder.
You want to know the worst part about that hentai game?
Yes?
The
Get-
age rating. It's
E for
only
everyone?
age rating 12.
Oh. What's up, Claire?
They knew what they were doing.
Why?
Why what?
Why you?
Because it was fun to lick blue cheese off of a bird's crotch in the middle of a restaurant and make him twitch. I've only done it once.
What's
That
that
we
he's
know
willing
of.
to share? I like how we thought the same thing.
Yep, I was right. It was a mango habanero wing. I remember your fucking reaction to that damn wing. Oh my god. What? Hey, Lavi, understand, it was in that same restaurant. Or actually, I believe it was in the Grand Cafe at like 2 a.m.
Don't just log in on Google Maps trying to find a shop which may or may not exist.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Nothing hurts.
Nothing hurts. Sure.
Thank you, Aaron.
Poor Lavi. Oh god, that was the year of Molten Brown. I forgot about that.
I'm so excited to see Tony
Okay.
after work.
So I just remembered
I saw
that
your Discord message.
I just remembered that Blue Cheese Crotch was the same year as actually quite a few things.
Yeah, Lavi, I'm sorry, but I do not like blue cheese. I hate it with a passion.
Because I'm fairly certain that only reason that me and Avia were literally downstairs at the Grand Sierra, or not Grand Sierra, the Grand Cafe, at 2 a.m. in literally nothing but bathrobes was because me and him were both completely fucking stoned.
Why does that not surprise me?
But that I have a corrupting influence and got the poor little country boy stoned.
Yeah.
It's chill. But no, just straight up, that was the same year as the, Walmart golem in my bathroom.
So, Walmart Golem.
Like, I hate
Yeah,
blue
the
cheese to a
one
point.
that I sliced open and sucked for a couple hours so I could make myself squeaky. Oh, and get high.
Anyway.
Helium does wonderful things to your brain if you inhale it too often. Don't do that, by the way, because those wonderful things it does to your brain, yeah, that's me being sarcastic, one of the things it does to your brain is causes extreme paranoia.
Anyway. Thanks for the PSA.
Yeah, hey Lavi, that was not necessarily me dropping things, that was me doing things like whacking the plate by accident.
So, I do not like blue cheese to the point where if they have honey mustard, I'll take it.
I'd personally rather have blue cheese. I like blue cheese.
Hey,
It is my favorite fungus.
I asked my boss
Like, if
what
they
they're doing
don't
to stop
have...
new alien attacks
If they
on the
don't
city, he
have,
said, top minds were on it.
ranch, or
By the way, hey guys,
Thousand Islands.
that's another thing I need to point out is if you ever get the idea to use like blue cheese dressing as lube, please don't. That's a really, really good way to get an infection in everywhere.
I'm about to say things not to use as loop for 500, Alex.
Also, I swear to God, if I ever go to a con and some people from the channel are there and I get attacked with blue cheese, I'm blaming you, kid.
Girl, I might be the one fucking attacking you with blue cheese. What are you talking about?
Please don't.
I mean, Lavi, that was also the year of inappropriate bathroom giggling.
Sure hope they know what they're doing.
Yes?
Okay, so we had literally just gotten to the con, and one of my things is me and Avia both wanted to shower. We only had one bathroom, so we decided we've been together now for like fucking the better half of a decade. Fuck it, we'll shower together. It's fine. The shower is big enough. And this was the year of Molten Brown, so when I noticed the fucking wrapper on the through the cheese. When I saw
Hey,
the
Kit.
wrapper on the soap that said molten brown, my brain went to the worst places imaginable. And I started laughing. Showed it to Avia. His brain clicked and picked up what I was pointing out. He started laughing, and apparently, when we got out of the shower afterwards, after a nice giggle and a decently warm shower after a completely fucked up packing and unpacking situation, we walk out of the bathroom, dressed in towels to have literally the rest of the room and the room next to us, because we were in conjoined rooms this year, staring at the door, and one person pipes up just, "What the fuck were you guys doing in there?" And my happy ass could not respond without dying laughing, because my whole thing was molten brown. Which, I'm sorry, if somebody asks you what you were doing and your response is molten brown, there's a problem there.
Can you stop making me feel like one of the sane people that you talk to?
How does this make you one of the sane people I talk to? You sent
even
your
I'm
dick.
finding
Hold on.
this-
You sent a dick pic to Adam.
Yep.
That's not normal. That puts you down there with us with in the weird category.
Hey, Kit.
Yeah, because mine I had a purpose of trying to frame him for it.
Levy, there is so much wrong with BLFC, but at the same time, there is so much right with BLFC, because all of those years are years I remember fondly. Because, good example, the BLFC bathroom golem, or the Walmart golem.
I have a question for you, actually.
Girl, you are about as wholesome as I am, but understand, that comes with a caveat. You're about as wholesome as I am. I've seen you get weird. You spent a con with me, girl. You also spent the last stretch of the con in a vehicle with me, and at one point we started cracking jokes. Do remember that?
Oh God.
Yeah, no, Lavi got and this is where I'm fucking amazed.
You got
Scar
the Rick
wasn't
treatment
more.
without the. You got the Rick treatment without Rick.
No. Straight up, I'm surprised that Scar wasn't panicking his ass off with the fact that he had just left his girlfriend and. Well, he had just left his girlfriend in the vehicle with his father figure for what is essentially a 3-hour car ride home, with two people in the back that are either excessively quiet or just fall asleep in the car. So we were essentially alone.
Hey, Kit.
What's up?
What's the difference between stainless steel and carbon steel?
Stainless steel is treated in a way that makes it to where it's not supposed to rust. It doesn't mean it's rust proof. It actually just means it's rust resistant, which is a misnomer. It's not. It's not stain proof.
Nothing is ever rust proof.
Yeah. Carbon steel is steel that has been reinforced with carbon to have a much more durable and much more denser chemical makeup.
So carbon steel is really good for cooking?
Carbon steel is really, really, really good for keeping an edge for a very long time. Understand, it is not necessarily good for cooking, because while it can hold a very, very good edge for a very long time, it is also really prone to chipping.
I meant for like a walk, like that type of stuff. Not for like a knife.
No. What? Carbon steel?
Normally you want cast iron, don't you? For pots and pans.
Why carbon steel? That's... Carbon steel is the kind of steel that you use to make hammerheads. It's very, very rigid, very, very strong. It keeps heat very poorly.
Okay. I was wondering
It
why
would
people
be
were talking.
terrible as a pot or pan. Cast iron.
So what would the best type
That
of
would-
walk to get?
Walk? Straight up steel. Or iron, one of the two. Because if you can get treated iron, or just straight up a steel walk, that is seasoned properly, best way to do it. I personally have a walk made of 440 steel with a copper bottom with a inductor coil in the bottom. Essentially, it's... My walk doesn't have to have that special thing that goes around the burner of the stove to get it super hot. It literally just gets super hot on its own.
Uncle Roger would be very happy with that.
I mean, I'll give you that one, Lavi. You aren't typically the one doing cursed things like us, but at the same time, understand, be in this community as long as me. Live in this community as long as me. You'll be doing just as cursed of things.
Nah.
I'm already doing just as cursed things.
Claire, you got applejacked and you understood the fucking connotation of that. Without me having to explain.
Mm-hmm.
There are only two ways to know what getting applejacked is. One is to be a very old furry, and two is to have, roomed with a brony.
No, I just saw a dumb fucking... I just saw someone dumb doing something incredibly stupid.
I thought for a second that you saw the look on my face when I said roomed with a brony, because I've done that. God, it was weird. Oh, Lord!
It's
No,
not the weirdest
Lavi,
thing
understand.
for me.
I don't have anything against normal bronies. I'm talking about the kind of brony that is just like, oh, have you seen the show? You gotta see it. You gotta see it. It'll change your life. That kind.
I've had strangely enough, I've had worse.
I've roomed with one of those and had a moment where I just straight up went, you are either going to stop, or I'm going to literally kick you out of the room, and I don't mean through the door.
That sounds like a fair enough thing.
The motherfucker had My Little Pony on loop in our room and refused to let anyone touch the fucking remote until my happy ass on the third day went, look, this is gonna end one of three ways. Either I'm gonna throw the TV at you, I'm gonna throw you at the TV, or we're gonna change the channel.
Shit. Did that the wrong way. Ah, well.
Worst part is he actually had to stop to think which one he wanted to happen, which was sad. because he was either thinking there is no way he will actually rip that off the wall and throw it at me, and gauging, how crazy I looked at the time, or he was figuring, which would I rather do? Have something destroyed possibly over my head, or, keep watching a show that I have now seen at least 3 times in its entirety this con. Only year I ever roomed with them. That was my third con. God, Delint, what did you do? Also, it dawns on me that a fourth of this stream so far has been recapping con stories, and you know what? I kinda don't mind.
Captain, I just received a couple messages from an operative in the embassy office. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? Was he alive? Did they both actually agree?
Code pieces from House of Arun and the Free Star are collected and ready to be deployed.
That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you managed to pull all this off, but that'll have to wait for another time. Regardless, superlative work, Captain.
I never really got into...
I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors.
Only that way.
When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter.
I live with...
Here,
but
the UC
I did
code
live
piece
with
and an
a
archival access
2K,
card.
bro.
The entrance is just on
Hold
the
on.
other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
I mean, if it's a community you enjoy, distance yourself from the people in it, not the community itself. Horse fame? Is that what we're calling that? I mean... depending on which kind of horse fame we're talking about.
Never said I wasn't into that side, though.
I mean, what? They got interesting porn.
I mean, they do. Weirdly enough.
Armistice archives. A listed archives full of ordnance. It's not enough.
I see. Well, thank you for taking the time.
Popularity contests are annoying regardless. At one point, I decided, life would be interesting if I tried to take part in one, and then my brain broke. Because of it. I think I'll avoid ever doing that again, personally. I really don't like the rat race of, popularity contest.
And after the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those...
Now, Lavi, if you want to get really, really technically...
which actually rests below our feet as we speak. And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, entire were upended with the flick of a pen.
I wouldn't call them diet furries. I would call them more like Furry Zero or some shit.
For the first time in decades. A pledge.
It's like, think of it as the starting evolution of a Pokemon.
Thank you for listening.
No, because if you're Californian, you know very well. There is a mild difference between diet and zero. Like Diet Coke or Coke Zero. They're the zero furries. Not quite diet, but not quite normal. No, I'm sorry. Diet furries are the people that are just... I'm only in the community because I think the art's cute. Or I'm only in the community because I like Zootopia.
I'm only in the community because of Undertale.
I'm only in the community because of Sonic. There's one that I've heard a couple times. But yeah, no, I know your ass is in it because of Undertale.
No, I started in Undertale.
I know. You decide, you did the thing of, you straight up did the thing of, you were Undertale, you saw furry, and instead of going, I'm gonna dip my toe in, you just kind of went, Bonsai Swan Dive, bitch! Fuck this!
I was already role-playing as Azrael. I was playing as a goat.
That's pretty good right there.
Shut up, Aaron. You know that was bad.
Thanks, over here already.
Anyways, hey guys, I gotta get through this thing. There, give me a sec.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin. You may proceed, Captain.
Let's collect data. Here we are. I mean, I don't know. Fame in any sense is kind of weird. Because, I mean, what little I have gained through this channel has netted me a lot of people who genuinely seem to care about me as
where we first met, wasn't it?
well as a lot of people that genuinely want to see me dead for some reason. I don't fully understand why. Eh. So, Fame Anywhere just kind of sucks, I guess.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, honestly, I don't see how people can, like, let Fame go
What do
to
you
their
call
head.
them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns.
I honestly don't. Why? Why do you have corns, dude? You need proper insoles. Hold on, you need proper insoles. Standing like that all day.
Wait
in
a sec.
these kind of...
Your record says you're a chef? You know, I tried to bake my own bread once. Total disaster.
I kind of want to shoot him now. Excuse me.
There you are. Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
I made someone a promise, Adrian. Can you assure me this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Plus, you don't need her word. We'll be setting up oversight alongside the collective.
Major, you may take possession of the Terrormorph data.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So, with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
I mean, dealing with 400 a day,
Hello.
It can get annoying with just a couple dozen a day. But that's just... I don't know, I think that's me, coming from me, that's my introverted brain. Because I hate to point out, I don't dislike anyone or anything, but dealing with people on a daily basis for me sucks. I very much value my alone time, and it's one of those... I love hanging out with people. I really do. There's a reason why I turn my phone off on fucking Saturdays and just kind of relax and veg out 9 times out of 10.
Hey, Kit. We're all sharing what got us into the furry fan. Can I share mine?
Go for it.
Pokemon.
Nice.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Please. Please turn further so your head breaks. Please.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terrormorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
All right.
Hey there.
First things first. I want to do in full. I want to get out and do something. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing I've never really had problems with, is stepping back. There have been a few times I really should have and didn't. That was a me problem. Good for you, Lavi. Nom nom. I mean, realistically, everyone is still learning. No matter how old you are, you never stop learning. Just makes it easier when you're learning with other people. I mean, one of the things I tend to say occasionally to or about members of my family is, hey, let's be broken together. Because I know my happy ass is crazy. I tend to help people realize that they are. And then help them learn how to deal with it. And try not to go absolutely batshit crazy in the process, which, by the way, thank you, Aaron!
But me? I've never done anything of the sort.
No, I'm actually legitimately thanking you. It's your ass that helped keep my ass going at one point without realizing it.
Fuck you. Stop saying I'm a good person.
Bitch, you went to a pride festival, and I'm sitting here going, fucking what?
I've been to multiple.
I know, I mean the first time you went and actually mentioned it.
Yeah, when
I was just sitting there like, wait, the fuck? I remember this dude sitting here ragging on me for being gay. What the hell?
Yeah. I can fully explain to you why I originally went to that first one.
Why is that?
Because I liked the person I was going with.
I was gonna say, wanted to stick your dick in something.
Yeah.
That's usually how it happens when you've got somebody who has a weird ideal. It's usually the dick that helps. Give a person a proper reason to change, and they will.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, it just happens to be that it's somebody you want to be with. Or inside. Or both.
Yeah.
Typically both.
Yeah, both helps.
Is that for numb?
Currently playing Risk of Rain because they added some, well, with the DLC they added a ton of new items, and so far I hate most of the new items.
I really hate to say this, but hey Lavi, I don't. I honestly don't see why anyone looks up to me with everything I've done in life and every mistake I have made. It's a wonder why people listen to anything I say. But
I know why
some people do. Bitch, you have occasionally.
Hey, kid.
I very rarely listen to you at this point.
You learned. Think about this way. You're a person who has learned a lot from their mistakes.
Because I keep the mentality that either learn from your mistakes or you fucking suffer.
Must admit, some of the new legendaries they added are pretty nice. Speaking of legendaries, let's just talk about the new, fucking Pokemon DLC and how there was 4 fucking legendaries added. That's it. I've never felt so insulted. Mainly because I've fully completed the Pokedex already. In the DLC.
See, hey Zephyr. It's less that I typically own up to my mistakes and more that I'm not afraid to make them. I don't know.
And let's be frank, we have both. In fact, everybody in this
fucking makes
has
mistakes.
made a lot.
Dude, everyone makes mistakes. No one's perfect. It's just I recognize that people learn from those mistakes. One of the reasons why I'm not afraid to admit when I fuck up. Because, hell, every time I fuck up, it's a chance to grow. Downside is, every fuck up is also a chance to double down, make yourself into an idiot, and get stupider.
And so you can get stupider?
Yes. You can...
I need to achieve this.
You can weirdly lower your IQ. Would you like to know how to do this?
No.
Go on.
Dehumanize the people around you, assume that everyone hates you, everything is out to get you, and the world is absolutely terrible for everyone and everything. Distance yourself from everyone you've ever loved, and become a hermit. And then go on Reddit and do a deep dive into some of the... Well, roll a d20 and I'll give you one of the fucking things you're gonna deep dive to get yourself thinking while you're frying your brain on nothing but caffeine for 4 days sitting in front of the computer doing nothing. We'll
Is it just
figure out a
starting to sound
topic
like
for
me
you.
when I was still at college?
Yeah, didn't it?
Why does this just sound like a guidebook to how to be Adam?
Yeah.
Kinda.
I'm pretty sure the only time he ever leaves his fucking PC is if he's like going to the shop to buy like
Oh god, or name any of the fucking millions, or not millions, but hundreds, more realistically, of moronic accounts on fucking Twitter like leftist receipts or Nazi for receipts or fucking any of those outrage accounts that are just like, hey, did you know this person did this thing, this person bad?
Yeah.
There's one for every argument, and then one to counter it, and then one to counter those two, and then one to counter everything and say everyone sucks.
I mean, yeah, everybody does suck. Some people
See
just suck
what I
in a good
mean?
way.
See what I mean? Personally, I'm of the belief that everyone sucks. If it's a good suck, it's a good suck. If it's a bad suck, run!
And if it's a bad suck, well, maybe give them some pointers.
No, if it's a bad...
Head.
No, if it's a bad suck, it's one of two things. It's either bad suck because of teeth, or it's bad suck because you didn't ask. One of those is okay, and you should learn from. The other one is just straight up run away.
One of these things is not like the other.
Hey,
It's a
kid,
clone
I
of
just
you
came
for
up with
30 seconds.
I came up with a movie parody. Oh, hi, Vol.
I got this bad mental image, thank you, of some dude just randomly walking up, unzipping some dude's pants and starting to blow him. Oh, the dude is just going, wait, what the fuck? Hey, dude, eyes are up here, fuck off, go away, I'm gonna kick you in the teeth.
This is why you shouldn't have me around. I break your just brain.
Yeah. I mean, that definitely would be a good idea, maybe. No.
Would you like to hear my movie parody, Kit?
Sure.
The Good, the Bad, and the Adam.
That would still just be called the good, the bad, the ugly.
Kinda, yeah. Hey, Levy. Num nose. Num.
It's intriguing how long I can fucking survive in, you know. But some of the items we added were just like pure survivability items. I am fucking immortal with my acrid if I'm in the void.
I want to numb.
One of the new corrupted items.
Not yet, Levy. I will take a look soon, though. Also, no, I didn't see the Nuggy picture. You posted it for...
Yes, in the Queen Gallery.
I will check it tonight.
Yes?
Yeah, I get to see what
Welcome
one
back.
of the other new items does. I'm not going to click the Molotov because I get the odd feeling I can guess what the Molotov. So I'm going to click the credit card instead. What does the credit card do? Get 10% cash back on all purchases.
Aaron,
Shop
I have
remains
a
open.
really disturbing thought for you, and it's one that you specifically will understand probably more than anyone. But what would an ornstein and smau flavored ramen taste like?
Do you need me for something?
What do people taste like? Because, I mean, Ornstein's a loyal knight who is fucking just boring, and Smel's a cannibal. So
Yes. But understand, they've also served for how many hundreds of years, or how many thousands of years, inside those tin cans. They're more than just people at this point. They are stewed people.
people soup.
They are people stewed in their own juices and preserved.
I want to eat Ornstein.
It's a bad way of looking at it. Oh god! They're dry-aged corpses! Oh!
Thanks. I love it.
I'm going to hell! Oh my god!
Hey, Kit.
Mommy jerky is a thing. What's up?
There's a nuggie staring at you.
That poor nuggie.
It offers you a pine cone.
Why a pine cone?
Because it found it on a walk yesterday.
On the agenda?
I actually have, goddamn it, well, I have one of the biggest fucking pine cones I've ever seen, like, up close.
Orbital insertion.
Night, Lavie. Num num.
Wait a minute, what did the hub do again? Oh yeah, the hub. Something stupid. That's why I get rid of it. But no,
Will there be a chatterbox tonight?
I don't know. Oh, today's Thursday, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh. My happy ass has been, oof.
You didn't think it was Thursday, did you?
No, my ass hasn't edited a single fucking video. I apparently have been getting back into the groove of work.
Take him out!
Your rebel engines on target as a ballet.
I'm gonna have to do something for tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Saturday.
There's no way you can win this! Don't lose him!
I think I know what you're talking about.
We can't jump!
What's up?
The video
Enemy
for
shields
Saturday.
are back online. They've got
What
their
do you
engines
mean?
back.
One with a particular fish.
That was the grab drive!
Herb, I haven't edited jack shit.
That's what I mean. That's what you're going to be working on editing.
No. Herb, I don't think you understand.
I'm confusing myself, Kit.
It would take more than a day to edit anything. Even that.
No, I meant you were going to start editing the editing process on your videos, Kit. I didn't say they were going to finish by then.
Oh, yeah, no. I may be just starting the process on Saturday. Because I don't know if you guys know, it takes me about a week to do just one of those videos. Because I have to wait for either Frost to record his part, or I need to audio record my part, and then get, depending on if it's one of Frost's videos, I need to get out the puppets, break out that, and do the pseudo animation for that. Or if it's one of my videos, I have to get game footage. Which I don't know if you guys know some of those talks of mine. Those are like 6 or 7 hours of gameplay condensed into like 12 minutes.
Concentrate fire.
I was thinking you're starting it. I fully aware that you take your time with editing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my brain was kind of still stuck on, oh crap, I don't have a video done for this week. Is that them? That is their ship, way the fuck back there.
Oh.
Neutralize that ship.
Okay.
smoking. Sorry.
Taking out on grab jump.
Okay, so they're impossible to kill.
What's impossible to kill?
They've apparently got a million fucking mile range. Fuck you.
Enemy's weapons fully repaired. Their grab drive's down.
The Freestar Collective owes you, stranger. Please acknowledge. We weren't expecting so many ecliptic vessels. My crew wants you to know how much we appreciate the help. Any way we can repay you?
Salvage rights are not for me.
Salvage rights are yours. I can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Hey, Peaches. I've yelled at 2 people already because they brought up this particular topic around me. I'll give you the only warning you're getting. Get the fuck out of my chat if you're running an ad blocker, for 1. Because 2, you're actively fucking up my revenue stream if you're using it to watch my streams. It's legitimately people like you doing shit like that that is eventually going to mean my channel has to either start charging for people to fucking watch or delete. And no, I don't want to have a fucking discussion on this. So just don't. Do not even fucking try. You of all people being a fucking creator should know that shit.
Beginning landing cycle.
You know what? Nah. Congrats, Peaches. You opened this kettle of fucking fish. So, I gotta ask y'all in chat now. Do you think I actually deserve to be, paid for the fucking shit I do on this site? Because Peaches down here is apparently one of the people who do not believe that creators deserve to be paid. Because, yes, I know. The ad shit's kind of bullshit, but understand. YouTube only offers itself as a free service because there is a way to pay the bills. That is through ads. It's what TV had to do too. They were called commercials. And you had to pay fucking extra to make sure you didn't get them. There were ways around that. Same thing as what you guys are doing with putting up an ad blocker. But what that did was made it, one, a lot worse for people who actually paid for their shit, and two, a lot less lucrative for the companies that actually kept in the business. Why do you think a lot of small, local channels died out and cable became the big thing? People bitch that creators don't get paid enough. That we don't see enough of the ad revenue that we get. Understand 90% of that is because of people who believe it's a good idea to sit there and demand instant gratification, assume there isn't a price for anything that they want, take what they want, and then fuck everything else.
I mean, I just pay for YouTube's built-in ad blocker. That's called Premium.
And you're one of the people I don't fucking mind. Understand, if you want to get around ads, do what you're supposed to do.
I mean, $13 a month, you get no ads. Plus, you get background play.
Yeah, but that's the thing. People want shit for free when they don't realize. When what they don't realize is you essentially going and doing that, taking what you want for free, fucks over the people who give you content. Because
I mean,
you
if we did that with our food, we'd have nothing left.
Do understand? I barely make enough as is. I literally depend sometimes on the money I make from this channel to survive. And I have, in the last 5 years, gone from being paid about $100 every couple months to I've been paid a grand total of $100 theoretically this year, if my channel grosses enough now, in the next 3 weeks to hit the proper. You see the problem here?
And I know some people can't afford Premium. Granted, it is a cheap subscription.
Peaches, you're not helping your case, and you're not endearing yourself to me anymore. Because I did make the statement the other night of, The next person that brought this up and tried to justify what is essentially theft to me is getting blocked. I don't want to block your ass, but seriously, you're trying to justify essentially making it harder for me to survive because you don't want to deal with the, what, between 6 and 15 seconds of an ad. Seriously? Sounds like one of the most entitled fucking things I've ever fucking heard.
And you do know if an ad is a scam ad, you can report it.
Thank you. Do you understand? You can report ads. If you see something like a fucking Temu ad, or for any, like, scam site, Golden, there's a 3 fucking dot button. Click it. You can report the fucking ad, because there are such things as fraudulent ads. There are legitimate ways to deal with this shit. But no,
and I will say, there are bullshit
instant gratification.
ads.
Instant gratification. I can just install something. Fuck you. Don't fucking care. Doesn't matter. Doesn't affect me. So it doesn't matter to anyone. Fuck everyone. That is the mentality of most of the people who are alive right now in the current generation. I'm honestly sorry to fucking say. And yes, I'm having an old man moment. Fuck y'all.
Yes.
Hey, Aiden. Understand something. I know what it's like to not be able to fucking afford it. I understand. I do. But at the same time, back when I was younger, do you know how you would get away from all that ad bullshit? Having to watch those commercials? You'd splice in and steal it from someone else.
I just miss the ad boxes they used to have.
Understand. Ad blockers are pretty much no different. You're splicing in and taking from someone. You just don't care who. I understand what it's like to not be able to afford shit. I can barely afford to run this fucking channel. But understand, I also understand that there are people that do rely on it. So, yeah, I may not be able to afford it. That doesn't mean I'm going to say fuck you to everyone else. I'll deal with the ads. I mean, shit. I used to fucking use ads when I was a kid in the way of commercials of, hey, cool, commercials. I've got about 100 seconds. I can get up and go pee.
Especially if it was one of those boring ads.
Girl, that's the thing. There were always 100 seconds worth of ads. No skippable,
Yeah.
no nothing. No choice.
You're talking about television, right?
Hey, Peaches, I hate to tell you this. There was a way for you to, because your family was able to afford it. called TiVo.
God. The one channel I
Hey,
hated the
Peaches,
ads
hold on,
for.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, Peaches, again, you could afford something to do that with. I grew up without a VHS, man.
Even then, you're still having...
I didn't even have fucking cable. I didn't have a
Even
VHS player until I was like 12.
even then, you're still having to stop the recording, fast
Oh,
forward
no,
through the...
correction. My dad had one or two of them. It's how I used to watch a particular movie that he kept when he fucking wound up in a divorce with my mom just to be a douche.
But, yeah, even then, like, you're still having to stop what you're watching, fast forward through the ad.
And even then, Peaches, I hate to point this out, that was you investing time to do that. You still had to fast forward through the ads. It wasn't an instant skip.
And I will say, there are some pretty bad ads out there. And I will say that the ad system could be a bit better with personalized ads.
Please, 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 please. This is the other reason I hate fucking ad blockers, is because understand, the reason why the fucking hellscape that is ads is a thing right now is because so many people have fucking clocked out and gone, I don't care anymore, ad blocker, ah! Don't have to deal with it. That no one is fucking reporting the bad ones anymore.
Yeah.
If you want to help creators, if you want to help the fucking YouTube community, fucking remove your ad blocker, and when you find a shitty ad, fucking report it. Maybe then it won't be so fucking intolerable.
Sometimes when you report ads, it gives you more skippables.
Oh shit. That's the other thing, by the way. The reason why you guys get so many unskippables, there's only two reasons. One, you either skip way too much, or two, you don't skip at all. Skip occasionally. If you get a double ad and you get the option to skip it, skip it. If it is a fucking 15-second ad and it's skippable at 5 seconds, really? It's 15 seconds out of your life. Get up, get a drink, go pee, hydrate, get something to eat, snacks, something. Go pet your fucking cat or dog. Fucking stare at your goldfish, whatever you've got. Do something in that 15 seconds other than, well, I want to see my show.
Hell, check your phone.
Thank you. Social media. 15 seconds is all you really need to do a single thumb through. I'm not talking doom scrolling. I'm talking flip open. Hey, cool. Somebody's being an asshole. Not worth it.
I mean, I pay for YouTube Premium when I can, but when I run out, I just let the ads play. Until I can afford it again, I just let the ads play. You can easily afford YouTube Premium with $30. If I can somehow...
Hold on. You're left with 30 quid a week after finances. 30 quid a week. Sorry.
30 I'm sorry, I can survive on 30 quid in 2.
I'm sorry. 30 quid a week, dude. But understand. I don't get fucking 20 quid a month. to be able to do jack shit, to be able to afford just what would be equivalent of fucking 30 quid, that's 2 months of saving for me.
Even though I have a job, my paycheck's gone within 2 days, and I make tips.
Yeah, and even with my money, like I get 500-ish, 400, 500 every 2 weeks, and yeah, I normally have 100 to last me about 2, and that's including food and
This is
helping with bills.
legitimately where it starts to bug me because, and yes, this is going to be me going off on a tangent. I'm going to let you guys have the sounds of the fucking spaceship.
Nice to see you.
To go behind me on
What
this.
can I help you with?
Because straight up, it's just, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant. So it dawns on me, a lot of people don't realize the actual value of money.
You've got something
Because
for
a
me?
lot of people haven't gone without it. A lot of people will think something like, hey, I get $30 a month or 30 quid a month. Or I get 30 quid a week. Understand? People like me, I deal in monthly. I don't fucking deal in week. Peaches, understand? I have to live with fucking other people too. Most of the US does. It's only
most
the
of the
people
world
who are
does.
super well off that don't have to have roommates. Understand that?
It's like roommates are actually a
Even
bad thing.
Even the people who are married in this country still live with people.
Uh-huh. Understand.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
What you're talking
As I
about
said,
with 30 quid a week? It's $120 a month. That's nearly 3 times what I make a month, maximum, if I work my ass off. Oh, and understand, going to a convention, I lose out on like 3% of, or not 3% of that, 30% of that. So I actually lose money going to those. So I get it, Beaches.
Something you need?
I literally live on nearly a third of what you are mentioning you have left over. And that's to pay for everything.
I'm sorry, I just had to look this up.
That's before my finances. What's up?
In the US, YouTube Premium is $13.99 or $14.
Yeah.
In Euro, no, I'm looking for pounds, aren't I?
Can I help?
Pounds,
Yes,
that would be
it
about
would be.
10, 11, 10 be a little under, between about 11 pounds.
I could
Yeah, about
go on
11
my
pounds.
YouTube if you want and check. But yeah, it'll be around that.
$11.44 sterling. Or £11.44 sterling.
I'm listening.
So
So
it'd be
three
$11.50.
So
You
under
can afford
3
that.
pounds a week.
You can afford that, Peaches.
Understand that would be literally like three pounds a week. And understand that would be literally the difference between you going, I don't want to deal with ads, so screw you, versus I don't want to deal with ads, I'll help you out. Because I don't know if you realize this, but I know this because of Claire. Anyone who is actually paying for premium, I get paid more off of them than I do off free users.
Yeah, what is it?
Now, I'm not going to sit there and encourage people, go out and fucking do this if you can't afford it.
Yeah, it's $12.99 in England.
If you can't afford it, by all means, don't.
Hey,
don't force it.
I'm listening.
If you really think
if
you can, don't worry about it. But don't sit there and dick over the people who are legitimately living off of the money that we make off of this, because I shit you not. You know how bad it is to get paid $100 a year?
So
I do.
Oh, it's £13.
Good to see you.
So they probably adjusted the price, and they probably adjusted the price per country.
Which, to be fair, Spotify is 18 quid a month.
Even then, if you're a student, you can pretty much get YouTube Premium for half.
Hey, Peaches, I need to point this out. You know, a channel is never really dead unless you see no change on it, right?
Like,
people assume their channel is dead because they suddenly have to work a little harder to retain, or they suddenly have to work harder, or they're suddenly not getting as many views or as many subs per month or per week or per day, and they assume the worst. And understand, I've been doing this for years. It plateaus out. Sometimes you don't fucking gain subs, sometimes you don't gain views, sometimes you lose subs and views for some odd reason or another. Sometimes you gain way too fucking many, sometimes you lose like drastic amounts. Sometimes it just doesn't track, and for some reason it says you didn't get a single view in like the last year. I've literally had that happen. That sucked.
Also, from what I heard, GTA Plus doesn't really add much, except you gain money every month. And you have some exclusive items.
See, that's the other reason why I'm glad I don't have a PlayStation, is because I'm not going to pay for both. And guaranteed, I wouldn't be paying for a premium for PlayStation. Xbox is better all around.
Yeah.
There are not as many games on PlayStation that I would play. The
You've got
community is surprisingly more toxic than the Xbox One, and that is saying a fucking metric fuck ton.
But yeah, if you're a student, you can get YouTube Premium for pretty much half the cost.
Oh god, yeah, no.
$8.99 in England.
Yeah.
Oh no, $7.99 even.
I learned that when I started going to culinary school. I mean, if I was on PlayStation, I would bother with it, but
I used to have PS Plus when I had a Vita. But they are not. It is one of the most convoluted things you can ever get involved with.
I would say, really, and I'm not trying to pull an ad for YouTube Premium.
How the fuck do you think I have a fucking massive, absolutely massive fucking library of games? 99% of my games are bought when they're like 70 to 80% off.
Yeah.
I also, on Xbox, which is not, as far as I know, not a thing on PlayStation, you can game share.
You can on PlayStation, it's just a lot more convoluted to set up.
I believe to have or game share with other people, you have to have the person signed on at all times.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know you can. I just don't know how. I just know it's more convoluted. Because I used to have my PS4, and me and my cousin used to game share. Been a while since I've been on that though, because I only actually keep my PS4 because I want to play.
I also know that you
Bloodborne.
can project play on PlayStation as well. Like if someone has a game you want to play, they can project it to you.
Which I mean, I think that's the only like neat feature that PlayStation has.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Peaches, now this is just straight up not sounding legit for you. I mean, it also is the cost of dealing with shitty programmers and shitty programs and shitty companies. So, I mean...
I wouldn't mess with Sony Vegas. Or Sony Vegas.
How have you been?
I straight up have gotten one mission done this entire fucking 2 hours. Jesus motherfucking Christ. Needle. Fuck. Holy fuck,
Jesus
mate.
motherfucking needle. Okay.
Fuck me. It is literally pissing cold.
Hey, Kit.
Yes?
There's a reason I have premium.
Huh.
I got an ad that was long. That was like 30 minutes long, unskippable.
Understand
for
the
a 1
worst
minute
one
video.
I have gotten was a fucking ad on, of all things, a fucking short. So, ad on a short. Unskippable. 22 hours and 14 minutes.
Which I found out on YouTube Shorts. They fixed it to where the ads are now in between the shorts instead of in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Shorts was unbelievably broken when it started.
Thankfully, they fixed that. Which I can appreciate, because now if I want to just skip an ad, I just have to scroll up and I don't have to hit a button.
You went to a lot of
If I
effort
don't
to
want to
find
watch
me.
the ad, I just scroll.
If you think you can intimidate me, think again. Actually, I'm an insurance salesperson. I have a heck of a deal on you for some term life.
Ha ha. I mean, ha 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 ha. You got some real moxie, gotta admit. I'm gonna give you one chance. Leave. Let some other errand boy do Gallbank's dirty business. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well for you, my friend.
Huh. Gallbank will never give up. It's better if you just pay them.
Why the hell would I do that?
Look, I get it. You've got your orders. I've got mine.
Nobody wants that.
But yeah, even then, like, YouTube Premium has some pretty good benefits.
Yeah. Also, that's what I like to hear.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
I mean, I get background play not just on YouTube, but on music.
There must be some way we can both win here.
I'd like to think so. All right, all right. Took me ages to collect this. But I just want a decent night's sleep. And here, debt repaid. Now get the hell out of here.
I mean, your point.
I would say this, if you really care about the ads that much to use an ad blocker, considering dropping one of your other subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like if it really bothers you that much.
Dude, seriously, it's one of those things of you're going to find less and less, you know, creators who are willing to just let it go and encourage people to keep stealing from them. Because that is effectively what you're doing with an ad blocker, is stealing from content creators. And no, it's weirdly not illegal, but you know what? It's still the same fucking thing. It is the same thing that caused cable to cost so much to get people to stop splicing into it. That didn't help. What's up, Herb?
I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
How are you, Dusty?
Okay. Num.
Also, Kit,
Hmm.
I may not like ads, but I've learned to live with them.
I mean, no one
Hell.
likes ads.
No,
Please,
but then again,
let's call them what they are. They're fucking commercials.
no. I used to watch infomercials just to make fun of them as a kid.
God, same. You know do you know my favorite ones were?
Kit, do you remember the magic bullet?
Dude. Hi, Billy Mays here!
Actually, Billy Mays actually... No,
He
my
was
grandfather
so
actually got
high
OxyClean.
energy. It was funny as shit.
No, remember the magic
No.
bullet?
Oh god,
I'm
the
sorry to
slap
cut
chop.
you off.
Boy, you're gonna love my nuts.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Bird, but I remember as a child being dead asleep because it was not a school night, so I would get to sleep on the couch in the living room watching TV. I remember being dead asleep. TV turned all the way down so Mom doesn't wake up. And all I hear, dead ass of night, dead asleep. Hi, Billy Mays here.
No, my sister actually bought me one of the infomercial products I used to watch all the time. You know what happened to it?
Huh.
She took it for herself.
Eh.
No, because
I mean,
like she needed a blender, and the thing is though, it didn't do the 10-second promise that it was the commercial, but it wasn't actually a fairly decent blender.
Eh,
I've
Bert.
gotten...
Snuggles and numbs of people.
I'll meet you in Chatterbox.
I'll be in there in a little bit.
I also remember the ShamWow.
God.
And if you... This next one, if people remember this next one that I'm about to say...
Just roll it up, punch it, or punch it, roll it up. Now, you see that? That's all of the soda straight up out of your carpet. That's the stains. That's the mess. It pulled up perfectly with just a few taps.
Hey, Kit.
It's the ShamWow. What?
Bushiki.
Fuck you. Fuck everything about you. I have one of those. Fuck you. Contact juggling is actually fucking phenomenally fun. One of the things I actually like doing. Bushigis, on the other hand, suck ass because they're not weighted for shit. Understand, I like contact juggling. I'm not good at it. By any stretch of the imagination. I like it though.
Oh my god,
Even
the
I
Sarah
think
McLachlan.
Bushigis suck.
The Sarah McLachlan commercials.
In the arms of the angel. Holy Christ nuggets.
She's the reason why that commercial became a meme.
That's the reason why that song exists, I think. It transcends.
I think so.
It exists only to be a meme. It exists because the meme exists. And it needed to
Windows
exist
XP crash. The Windows XP crash noise. Oh god. Or was it the blue? No, it was the blue screen.
No, you know the one that really stuck with me all the time? Clunk. Computer error, just clunk.
Oh god.
If you were ever in a public school, just clunk.
Just error.
You know the sound of you hit a button. Clunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's not loading. It's not loading fast enough, so you're rapping on the spacebar. You know the sound.
It's sad because I know exactly what you're on about as well.
That old ass Macintosh. That old ass Macintosh just clunk. Just clunk, 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 clunk. I know I am stroking every 90s kid's brain right now. I know it transcends a couple generations because I know somewhere in America there are still classrooms that have the old Macintoshes that are still called Macintosh.
Oh my god. I remember when my school got the Macs replaced with Windows. We were all sad.
No more clunk.
No more kids pics.
Oh god, no. Fucking, you know what? Oh god, no, Ricky Raptor.
I don't think my school had that.
Ricky the Radical Raptor, you don't. Did your school have the IMAX?
I think we did, but I think that was at a time where
It was a Raptor with a Mega Man X style blaster on his wrist.
I might have seen it once.
It was probably
and that
one
was
of
like
the things
the
that
last
one of the
time.
nerdy kids played. And it was
Oh,
one
yeah.
of those, you saw somebody playing it offhandedly in the library, and it was one of those kids that has that kind of draw to his voice, and if you get over his shoulder, he's gonna get mad at you because what are you doing? You're bothering me. Go away, please. I said, get the fuck out of here. Why are you still here?
Oh, I remember back in 2009 when Minecraft originally came out. Every school computer in the library had it downloaded.
Would you like to know something that hurt a little bit inside? I have a nephew that is only actually a little younger than you, Claire. He's, I believe, 18 as of 4 months from now.
Wait. Was it 2009 or 2011 when Minecraft came out? Wait, they just recently celebrated their 10-year. It was 2011.
Who remembers
I was in middle
when,
school then.
Who very much remembers when a specific game involving monsters came out.
Oh god, don't you dare mention that.
Wait.
I had a character, I was annoyed, I fucking named them wrong. It was a tragedy. It's happened, I can remember.
What the fuck are you talking about, Aaron?
Oh!
I get the odd feeling we're about something very different.
So, some of you out there in chatland might actually know these laptops before they got replaced with the Chromebooks. But the laptops that had the CD disc player. Built in. I remember reading so many audiobooks on that laptop during summer school.
Hey, Claire.
What?
Do you remember the first time you thought of caramel cinnamon pie?
Why does that actually sound good? Caramel cinnamon pie.
Think
I
for
would
a
assume it
second.
would... A caramel cinnamon pie?
When's the first time you thought about that? Because you've thought about that in the past. Claire, would you be terribly upset if there was cinnamon in there too?
Cinnamon where?
In the pie.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. I like cinnamon.
You can't beat a good old cinnamon roll.
Aaron, I love how you just ruined that reference. You get it now, though, don't you, Claire?
Fuck! No!
You get it
Shit.
now. Because my nephew, who turns 18 in a couple months, remembers when he first thought of a caramel and cinnamon pie.
It was
And
butterscotch.
Butterscotch. There you go. Sorry. Shows you how much of a fan I was. Or how much of a...
It was a
how
butterscotch
good my
cinnamon
memory
pie.
was. There you go. I knew I was getting something wrong. Butterscotch cinnamon.
Ah, Mama Torio.
I
I'm not
knew
saying
I was,
that in a lewd way.
I knew I was scratching something in there.
Goat mom, best mom.
How many of you remember when everyone first met Toriel? Back in the days when Undertale was brand new.
Everyone loved her.
Everyone
I never
loved
actually played
Goatmom.
Undertale.
There's a reason everyone loves Goatmom. She is designed to be mom. She is designed to be good mom.
She is designed so that when you play the genocide route, you actually feel Because when you
God.
go genocide, it makes you think.
Have you ever tried to suicide on Toriel?
I have.
Like, it's actively
Literally
hard.
can't.
When you are low health, it is actively hard to get her to hit you. And even when you get her to fucking hit you, it's just, it won't take away the full heart ever. Like, straight up ever. It's actually kind of distressingly funny to watch her freak out like, what the hell are you doing? When you just straight up run into her flames. Oh, I'm going to hell.
When I started playing the genocide route originally on PlayStation,
I never managed a genocide route. I've never seen that ending.
I couldn't get through it. I got to Undyne and stopped.
I remember the first time I ever played it. I remember something felt wrong. Because I was a little too trusting of Flowey and way too quick to attack. And then I remembered something. And then I felt like shit and started over. And then felt more like shit when I realized starting over didn't do anything. It made it worse.
Yeah. By the way, I
Oof.
like games like that.
The ones that just straight up slap you in the feels?
The ones where...
Hold on a sec.
If you...
Give me a second, Peaches. Anyways, folks, this is actually where we're going to leave off. Oh, by the way, really quick ending to the little story of I've never done Genocide Run. The hell? I've never done Genocide Run because I got peaceful or pacifist first time through after running into the you know what LV mean, or you know what fucking EXP means, right?
It's
And
experience.
No.
Oh, EXP means... It means something completely different in Undertale.
Extinction points.
Yeah.
Or extermination points or something like that. It's the count of how many people you've killed. How many lives you've ruined. And no matter what you do, even if you start over, your amount of EXP never goes down. Ever. You need to full reinstall, completely wipe the computer, and then do a full fresh install to start again. Or you need to find a way to completely wipe the BIOS and factory reset the game, which without a 100% full rip and reinstall doesn't work.
Like, just clearing your save will not work.
Nowadays on console, understand, I can literally load up Undertale right now and straight up have that moment of, like, fucking Azrael asking me not to change the world because he likes it this way. I haven't touched or even installed that game on this console, but because it's on another one of the Xbox consoles, it will save and transfer all of the data.
I haven't even uninstalled Undertale. I refuse to touch it.
Anyways, folks, this is where we're going to leave off. So, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless. I'm Cruz signing off. So until next time, everybody, bye-bye! Blem. What were you saying, Claire?
Oh, I was saying, like, I don't want to uninstall Undertale or One Shot for that matter, because I feel like if I install that, I created.
Bleh. Also, I really wish I could actually hit the button to end these streams without